Welcome to This Week in Crazy America with me, Reese Hancock. And this week we have the cheap lap dance lawyer, payback for the horrible ice cream liquor, a chilling joker on Facebook, and gators in Ohio. So, award for the chump of the week in Crazy America is not even a close call. It goes to the off-duty lawyer in Oregon who bolted from a strip joint rather than just pay the bill for his private lap dance. The man, by name of Dylan Vincent, had agreed to pay $200 for the dance. So it's hard to see what he thought he might gain by trying to skip out on the bill and leading cops on a chase. No doubt we'll hear his side of the story soon enough, but for now, it seems his once promising legal career is on life support. Much more sinister, however, than Vincent's parsimonious approach to sating his lustful urges were the violent threats issued by the Missouri Joker on Facebook Live. Last week's Joker, otherwise known as Jeremy Garnier of University City, broadcast himself in full dress and makeup as he threatened to kill thousands of people. You can understand why police took him off the streets as soon as they could. And his excuse? That it was all in the name of performance art. Well, that may not work very well at all when Garnier finally gets his day in court. The question is, though, will he stay in character for that? Now, less chilling than the Joker's death threats, but viscerally, I think far more revolting, was the Texas ice cream liquor. This week, he finally got his just desserts. Licking the top of an ice cream tub and then replacing it for the next customer cannot be tolerated at any time, but especially in these days of heightened public health awareness. The ice cream aisle is now safe, well, for the next 30 days of his sentence at least. Over in Ohio, now, we were reminded that the American alligator is popping up more and more in the most unexpected places. Police in Groveport, a suburb of Columbus, couldn't believe their eyes when they found a 5-foot gator living in the basement of someone's house. According to experts, the rise in ownership of the slippery reptiles as pets is seeing the species spread so far and wide beyond its traditional habitat that we're getting these sightings in such odd places. Still, at least the Groveport gator will now get to go to a sanctuary in South Carolina. Finally, there's an old saying that nothing good happens in the early hours of the morning. That's why some of us choose to go to bed early with a cup of hot milk or perhaps a cup of cocoa rather than live it up in the clubs and bars. But one poor man couldn't escape the mayhem of drunken revelry, despite making that sensible decision. The unfortunate resident of Riverside, California, was woken up and could easily have been killed by a drunk driver who careered off the street, crashed into his bedroom, and pinned him to the wall. Miraculously, though, the man survived with relatively minor injuries. That's it for this week from Crazy America. See you same time, same place next week. Thank you very much.
Well, we used to know that damn thing was the whole